Hello, welcome everyone back to Fair Play Racing League. We are here once again for Tier 2 and we're here for Round 6, Las Vegas. So tonight we're going to see which of these 19 drivers are going to put it all on black and take the win for probably one of the most tightest qualifyings we're going to see all season. And probably one of those races where it is all about where you are on track, where you are in the DRS train will probably guarantee you the win. But other than that, I'm your host, Silverside Boy, on my own again, because no one decides they want to join me. I'm going to quickly turn my game volume down because my ears are getting blown out at the moment. Master volumes, turn that down. There we go. I don't know how that sounds on the stream, but so I'm quickly just going to get my point of view sorted as we're going to go on board with the Tattoo Star. Hang on a second. Let me get my stuff up and ready to go. For some reason, I got logged out of my Twitch on my phone, so I have to log back in. As we see Delta trying to do a little bit of a sneaky little curb cut there at the left before the long straight. Can gain you a few tenths. So I'm going to load up the stream, turn that down. Away we go, as Delta will be our first driver to start his lap. I don't know if my mic's coming through. There we go, I can hear myself. But here we go, as he into turn 1, we'll go on board, stay completely on board with him. I'm now hearing double myself, wonderful. Using a lot of battery on this first run. Obviously, you might see a few drivers flick it to none through this, I would say the sphere section. Obviously, a big attraction for this track. That magic sphere where they can actually put anything. Obviously, right now there's only a face on a helmet, but usually they change it to other things depending on the sponsorships they get. Can't hear you, Gary. Sid, you can hear me. I'm talking. I'm on the stream. Oh, well. Tubbs is here. Tubbs isn't actually here. He's not racing. He's decided to go somewhere and probably eat something. I don't know. There you go. Apparently Delta's on a second outlap for some reason. I don't know what that's about. Actually, I think it's Tattoo Star that's actually on the time lap. I do apologise. But as he comes up to the line, is he going to take the shortest run to the line? Where is Mr. Tattoo Star? He does. It's going to be a 32.8 to start us off. As Sheriff Woody is running the American flag here in Las Vegas, as Leonardo goes a 32.6 to go 2 tenths clear. But here comes Sheriff Woody, who is very, very quick himself. Will be trying to try and catch up Age of Tub while he's away. Alan says a 33.4. Here comes Sheriff Woody. That's a 32.1 to even go faster. Set the benchmark down. There's Delta. Oh, yeah, that's not the greatest time to catch him on board as he screams into the wall. J Undisputed goes third with 32.4. TJ won 32.1. TJ obviously last week got a podium at Great Britain. Our winner was Agent Tubbs. Second was TJ. And third was his teammate of Monkey Boy Kurt. Those two Mercedes drivers are finding a little bit of resurgence, just like the real-life Mercedes, obviously at yesterday's Brazilian Grand Prix, where Lando Norris wins from Kimi Antonelli and Max Verstappen, who started from the pit lane and finished third, as Button goes to 31.9. The TT, the qualifying specialist himself, setting the pace. Here comes Delta, 33.5 for him. Walker 33.7. Walker having one of those seasons to forget, really. I know he hasn't had really much time to really get much practice. So I'm glad to see him just turn up week in, week out. It's not really bothering him too much. He's just turning up. And that's what we like to see. Here comes Radical. He's had a bit of up and down. Some races he's up there. Some races he's had some issues. But hopefully he can do well today. Obviously, I know after speaking to him in a party, as there is a spinner. Who is that? It is Gummers was sitting in. Wasn't Gummers? It was a Williams. I think it was Lexus was sitting in the what's it called? Little chicane, the final chicane. Where is Radical? Here he comes down the main straight. 38% battery still left. Obviously, we're going to see foots to the floor. Obviously, very, very hard to generate battery back here, especially with his long straight. Or a battery cell is going to be in the second sector. To try and deploy as much as you can, as Radical keeps it nice and tidy right up against the wall out of the chicane. Let's see what Radical can do as he's going to come up to the line. Where's it going to be? Not a bad time, P8 right behind his teammate. So it looks like Radical is somewhat on the pace. As Reese's Pieces is coming into turn 4. Gets inches from the wall. Do apologise if my voice decides to go. We are going to have one of these, as someone has gone off at turn 1, and I think that is Leonardo has had an issue. Yeah, he's not going to have fun, as there's a Ferrari. Leonardo has. It's fine. Maybe just run off wide to get out of someone's way. Reese's Pieces did invalidate his lap. Lexus going through the final little kink as well. Only 4 people left to set laps for 2 Williams. As Lexus goes a 32.1 to go third. Gummers a 32.0. Hopefully this time no late safety car will steal a win from him, which Sheriff Woody gladly took in Canada. Where is Monkey? One of those tracks where Monkey just seems to struggle on. Recent times, but Gregors is still in the pit. Sheriff Woody has joined. Did not know Sheriff Woody had left. Good. Great work, Gary. As usual. As I'm going to quickly pull up that. Let's go up to 1080p. Claim failed. No, I want to give myself my own drink. Give me my own drink. I'm thirsty. Give me a drink. Yeah, I'm giving myself a drink. No, nobody can stop me. But here comes Hirsch to start his lap. The former Tier 1 champion, all the way back in Season 2, wins it on the final lap against the one and only Object Fungus back in the day. I think it was probably one of our greatest ever streams, watching the rise and the dismay of our league owner Biddery back then on comms, begging Object Fungus to win, and then Object Fungus bottling it on the final lap, which allowed Hurst to take his maiden title. And it's kind of gone downhill for Mr. Hirsch since then. But he still turns up, which is good to see. As it comes through, it's a tricky thing. Clips the curb nicely. Obviously, got to be slightly careful. That curb can be a little bit RNG. Sometimes you can ride over it. Sometimes it will throw you off that wall that protrudes out. We might see someone get claimed by that wall. We might see some people completely miss their braking and going off down the run off. Or we could just see someone having a right oopsie and do a Lando Norris there. Get absolutely careered into the wall. I think that was 2 seasons back. But obviously here comes Hirsch up to the line. Saved a lot of battery. Hasn't really used, as it's a 33.9. Obviously just setting a benchmark. Getting a delta to see where he can push. As Reese Peace is still in the pits. Gregor's is now starting his lap. He's got a Mercedes, and I don't know which one that is. I think that's Monkey. That's not Monkey, that's TJ. On a lap, and he's got an Aston Martin in front of him, and I don't know who that is. Could that be Button? That's not Button, that's his teammate Major Allen. Gets out of the way just in time. I know TJ was not too impressed with that Aston Martin last week, as that Williams is not in the great place. That is a very, very awkward place to be sitting, Hirsch. You might want to get off the racing line there. And he's still in the way. So a lot of drivers might not be too impressed. Not really the best place to sit on a blind corner. As there is a slight little adjustment for the Mercedes. He's going to deploy as much battery as he can. Hopefully looking to try and catch up the cars in front and get a cheeky little tow. I think Gregor's behind is also getting that good little tow he might be getting from TJ. But as we go back to the Mercedes driver, he goes into the nicely cut through the little chicane. Nice and tidy on the exit, using all the rest of his battery. Still got a lot of deploy left. Going to hold on to 6 pence and then burns that last bit, and he goes 32.0 to go third. That's what we like to see from Mr. Tijum, finding his pace again. Back up to tier 1 he goes. Next season, he can take my place. Where's Gregor's? Gregor's goes P9 on his lap, as we see Jay on speed with a validation. Gregor's disqualified from the session for going the wrong way. Great. As Button goes fastest with a 31.7, the game has completely done Gregor's a absolute solid there and disqualified him for basically going round the corner because it's a hairpin. It thinks he's going the wrong way. Great game, EA. Great game. Great thing. Just not fixing the bugs or issues and just constantly putting out each season that are worse than the next. But we'll stay on board with Reese's Pieces, who will is the last person to set a lap. Obviously. Social media announcements. Talking about the thing. I'm quickly going to bring up that. As we keep an eye on Reese's Pieces, I'm going to quickly bring up the all these pings are coming through on my phone now. It's really annoying. As we watch him come through the little chinky, not chinky, the chicane. Well, that's good work, Gary. The chicane, and now up to the line where his Reese's Pieces is going to place himself. It's a 31.5 and goes 31.6, so he goes fastest, and it never forgets where the brake is. And 1 lap pace, he's now on top. Whereas Locker's coming into pits with only just under 4 minutes left to go. DSQ for reversing out of the barrier. Yep. Actually worse than I thought it was, by the way. Gregors, I'm really sorry. Christ. Well, all I can say, Gregors, is at least you got some more softs than everybody else. As Hirsch has come out onto the pits. Where is Monkey? He's half a second down on his best lap. But as we watch him, we'll go through the driver standings. The top 2 are not racing today, as Monkey completely cuts the little thing, the curve, and he's going to gain an absolute, hopefully, he's not got much battery left, so he's obviously made a mistake. Let's see how much he's down. Can't really see because there's the bacon things. I think Monkey is going to be coming into the pits this lap. Yeah, he is. Gets in, has one more final attempt. I am cancelled. Pull of Verstappen, Gregors. It's yeah, we won't talk about Verstappen. The only it kind of helps when you've got a whole brand new car and setup. It's a very, like they said in the commentary. If you are going to take a new engine into Argos, is the track that you want to do it on. But anyway, back to the championship. Someone has gone around. Is that Jay? Jay, what are you doing? Concentrate on driving. I think Jay's... Stop crying, Gary. We get it, you're Verstappen, eh? Well, I'm not crying. So, yeah, Jay, concentrate on driving. And then, when you get back in the pits, or during the wait for the race, then you can talk. But anyway, we'll go back to the championship. Our top two aren't racing today, which is Agent Tubbs on top of the pile with 85 points. 20 points back is TTV Rage Quit, who, by the way, I hope you're having a great time in Germany. We've got Reese's Pieces third on 62. So Reese's Pieces, in theory, could, if he wins today, with 25 points, he could take over the leader championship and finish on 87 points. He's on 62 at the moment. And fourth is Monkey Boy Kurt with 51. Gained 3 places from last week. Then you got Mongo Button 5th and 6th, both on 45. Sheriff Woody 7th on 42. TJ on 37. You'll be happy with that. Then you got Lexus and Hirsch, they're both Williams on 20 points each in 9th and 10th. Gregor's on 17. Radical with 12. Sid Sandwich 8 points. Then you got Touchstyle on 8 as well. Walker 7. David Orphaser with 1. And then Major Allen, Delta, Leonardo, and Joey Bean Mike all yet to score. It's an ominous reading for the constructors as well. So I don't think Von Stappen should be able to change his setup. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you break part firmwares. Major Allen is out of qualifying. P12 he will finish. McLaren on top with 110. Mercedes 88, 82 for Ferrari, 62 for Red Bull. 54 for Haas. 45 for Alpine. Aston Martin 45. 40 for Williams. 13 for Sauber and Racing Bull with a lonely 8 sitting at the bottom. We're going to stay on board with Jay. I think the session has ended. So Reese's Pieces and Leonardo, first and third, they are done for. They could have done a quick time and didn't have enough time to get back out. Oh dear, Aaron was talking about how he got pole here in another league. But here comes Jay, 32-0 to go P5. Who's next up to the line? That is Leonardo. Is he going to set a better lap time? No, he isn't. He's done. Where's Button? Button is next to the line. Was he up or down? I don't know. Here he comes. He's running out of battery. He's used all his battery. Is it going to gain in some time? Will Button steer it at the Beth? He does! A 31-2. The man known as the Quarry Merchant has taken it away. As I think that's Locker getting an almighty toe from his good old buddy TJ. But we'll go back on board TJ. Where's TJ going to finish his 72,000 down? Oh, he proves by a little bit. Where's Locker? Locker goes 14th. Where's Monkey Boy Kurt? It's all going to change. Argomers goes second. 31-5. Come on, Monkey. Keep going. Goes up to 5th. TJ's down to 10th. And that is it. Qualifying's done. Hirsch did not improve. He invalidated. Wow. Button steering it at the end by 0.3 of a second. Gummer's P2. Reese Pieces 3-3. Sheriff Woody 4. 5th is Monkey Boy Kurt. Finding the lap time when he needed it. Mongo P6. P7 is Leonardo, and 8th is Lexus, 9th is Jay. TJ will start in the top 10, 5 places behind his teammate. He'll be a little bit disappointed that he fell down a bit at the end of the session, but I think he'll be happy with that nonetheless, as he is within the 1 second. As we look, how far was the gap between us? So Hirsch obviously didn't get a representative time. It was literally 1.6 seconds between first and 17th. Sid Sandwich, 1.6 seconds off. What happened to him? He's had a stinker. Sorry, that was a bit mean. Do apologise, Sid. As I'm going to quickly look through there. Why do people sit in wank place during Sector 2? Effing ridiculous. TJ's not happy. Completely blocked by David Allface. Name is Shame. End of Q3. You did me on my second, sitting on the race line in Sector 2. I know where to go, which you know, Embo, you know where to go. As a lot of people are not happy with some blocking. I think I see TJ saying people sitting in bad places. Wing damage, Gary. Wing damage. Take me back to F124. Agree, Jay. For shit, I only did one run. Will there be rain this week? No. Yeah, a lot of people are not too impressed, but I'm sure all I'm going to say as their division head as well, if you feel aggrieved by something, just send it in. Yeah, we're going to quickly bring up, this is an interesting strategy around here. I think it's going to be a one-stop. It will be a one-stop. But it's like, do you want to go hard on the hards to gain the extra tire delta at the end, but also be on some really horrible hards to start off the race, and then risk an early safety car, because safety cars are quite easy around here to get. Or do you start on mediums and then just get rid of the hards and then get forced onto a 2-stop? How do we tell him? Will there be rain? How do we tell him? Is there, Sid? So, so the way Sid has put that, I imagine there's rain on the way. I don't think I've ever done a wet race here, because funny enough, we're in a bloody desert. Las Vegas is surrounded by a desert, not known to be rain often here. Oh dear. Poor David is, as I see David there, right in the corner. He started on midway round a corner on no traction. As that's not the funnest place to be sitting. Doing that. I have been made aware that we are actually going. So hopefully 25 laps here in Las Vegas. FPRL Walker has left the session. I'm going to get him back as quick as possible. Join. Invite to game. There we go, Walker. As we get underway, and it looks like our Gummers has got a better start. Sorry about that, everyone. I had to get Walker back in quick as possible. As we got no sound there for speaking. As Barton has lost the lead. And Reese Pieces there. Sheriff already 4th. 5th is Monkey Boy Kurt, already hustling and hounding that pain in the ass. And Monkey's going to go up the inside into P4. Nicely done from the Mercedes, as we're going to look around the tyres and see what everyone's on. Oh, I've lost all the thing. There we go. TJ's gone up to 7th, so TJ's had a really good start from his position. Locker is falling to the back. Hirsch has come from dead last. Well, from 18th to 13th, so he's had a good start. Allen has stayed in the same position. Radical is P5 on hard. Delta P16. Greg is 17th. As we look in front, the two Williams squabbling around. Need to kind of focus on working together. Those two. Jay Undisputed and Sid Sandwich. Jay needs to be careful. The last time he was ducking and weaving at a track with close walls, the one and only TJ ended up upside down. And also last week he caused someone else to end upside down, and he's also hit the back of Sheriff Woody. So Sid Sandwich, Jay Undisputed, if you haven't seen, Jay Undisputed absolutely killed Jerry B. Mike. Oh dear, it's not gone well for a week around for Mr. J. As we go back up to the front. Oh, Gummers is now streaking away. Oh, he's hit the wall! Oh, Gummers, what are you doing, lad? What is with you and not being able to not bottle it? As everyone else is only on 30% battery, and Locker still trying to get back into the grid. I've been kicked. Great. I'm just trying to get Locker back in because Locker is saying he has been kicked, and I can't see Locker. Sorry, guys. We'll get back on. This is where I'm just trying to help you, Locker. If not, that AI car is going to be a little bit of a menace. But up in front. Oh, Gummis has lost the lead to Reese's Pieces. No, because I've been disconnected from Xbox Live. Internet is fine, cause. Oh, okay. Well, I will see when the Locker will message me directly once it gets up and running again. But that is not what Locker needs. The season goes from bad to worse for the McLaren driver, and it's now out of his control as Monkey's sitting in P4. Where is Chef Woody is looking for a move. Mongo is looking for a move himself. TJ's got Leonardo behind him, and we'll be hoping to keep out of trouble as we're already on lap 3 of 25. It's already going quickly as we're going to look at the position gains. Up 2 for Gummo, up 2 for Reese Pieces, sorry. Down 2 for Button, up 1 for Monkey, down for Sheriff Woody. 3 for TJ, 1 for Leonardo down. Up 8 places for Sid Sandwich. So Sid Sandwich has done wizardry right now and is up to P9. Jay's gone down 1, Lex is down by 3, Hirsch up by 6. Touch start down by 1. Allen's keeping the same position. 4 for Gregors. 5 down for Radical. Delta's down by 1. David's down by 5. I think he's got front wing damage. Nope. He is okay. It's just hard and not really coming to him. But he will come later on as there is a lot of choppers and changing. As Sheriff Woody has got back past Monkey. Oh, Monkey, hold on to it. He's slid, but I think he'll be okay. He hit side on side with his tyre. So he might have got away with that. Might be a slight little bit of wear on his tyres due to smacking it on the side. I know in this game, if you hit the walls, you actually get slight little tyre wear. As Tato Star and Hirsch off. Well, Tato Star is going to war on the 2 Williams. It does slightly catch onto the back of Hirsch. Obviously, Tato Star, the only art racing bull driver to score points at the moment this season, as it looks like Lexus is letting Hirsch through. Major Allen getting caught out slightly from Tato Star braking a little bit early. Alan forming his race engineer, telling him to put it into none through this sector. Shout out to Fishsticks957. Hello, Fish. Doing his job as the engineer role. As we go back in front, the two Mercedes are lying astern on each other. The front two are starting to pull away from Button, who is about to be absolutely done in by the Haas and Alpine of Mongo and Sheriff William. Button's now down to 5th. And now he's going to have to worry about the two Mercedes. Button's not got no battery. He's probably already in tyre saving mode to try and extend these stints. But all it's doing right now is losing in positions. Let's see if there's any interesting battles. Gregors and Major Allen. Gregors has got past Major Allen into turn 1. So Allen is now down 1 place. Goes a little bit deep. But keeps it nice. Slightly taps the wall. He needs to just be careful. He needs to just get into a rhythm, Allen. Just get into a rhythm. Just get into that flow state. As now Gregors looks to try and get past Tattoo Star. Oh, he slightly taps him in the rear. I don't think Tattoo will be too better. Delta gets a little bit squirmy and Radical goes, thank you very much, I'll take that. Now, poor Delta's in a kick salver sandwich. That's definitely not a sandwich I would like to eat. 2 green slices of bread. Yep, that bread needs to be chucked out. You could say kicked away. As I wonder if there is going to be rain. I really hope there is. As Paul Walker still having issues with his Xbox Live, and I think he probably will be glad that he's not racing. As Mongo has got past Chef Woody, but here comes Button. Button's going to get a double overtake maybe. No, he breaks early. Chef Woody's going to try and fight around the outside. No, he gives up. As Monkey nearly comes careering into the back of that. Where is Monkey? Monkey is falling back to 10th. I wonder what happened to Monkey there. TJ's just looking at this battle in front of licking his lips. Trying to pick them off when he can. He's like a vulture. Picking the scraps. Sorry, that was so mean. Sorry, TJ. So there's a 2-second gap. And the two Alpines are right now are 2-3. So double podium for them. Oh, God. Breath of fresh air. Oh, sorry guys. 4 o'clock starts are no joke now. Now, especially we're coming into the Christmas period. 4 o'clock starts every day. I'm hoping not to fall asleep. But I'm hoping the tier 2s will actually help me not do that. But as Leonardo is still hustling and hounding that Mercedes. As I've just seen Locker come back online. And yeah, there might be some angry things. As I'm going to throw him an invite as soon as possible. There you go, Mr. Locker. There's an invite straight away. As Sheffield has now got past Button. These guys need to really work together. And try and catch up the back of the front 2. As I see Button already stopping. So Button is going to try and do an audacious undercut. We'll have to see. 18 laps on hards. It's going to be a tricky one. Because at the moment he is kind of just stuck in a DRS train. He is going on a set of hards. So it is. As Walker is... I don't know if he's joined back yet. Let me have a look. Walker's in the main menu. Probably still trying to sort himself out. Okay, he's asked for an invite. Alright. I don't know if he's in. I didn't know if it's all there. I think he's back in. I don't know yet. Eventually we'll see in a minute. Hopefully it doesn't give him control of the car as he's going through a corner, because that'll be harsh. We'll see in a minute. I have invited him. Anyway, let's get back to the race. Sorry, Walker. Right, let's see. I've messaged him as now Sheriff Woody has caught up, so slightly on the top two. But I do think this might be a battle between as Radical has fallen back due to everyone getting DRS. Oh dear! Delta nearly just absolutely killed Major Allen. Sid is into the box, so he's following. Oh, I knocked my can over. That would not be great. As Locker is back in the car. Locker's back in the car. So, but it's not great because Locker has no idea how the grip feels. And he's probably wondering, where the fuck is all my battery? What has the AI done? Major Allen's in the box as I'm getting the vibration for the pit stops. As Major Allen has actually got front wing change. So somewhere there is damage on that Aston. So it looks like it's going to be between our Gummers and Reese Peace for this win. Oh, miss me. As it's now starting to settle. TJ's just focusing, sitting behind these two. Doesn't really need to do anything. He still has a chance. Obviously, very easy. Was that monkey going a little bit deep? He is now going to be overtaken by Jay due to the DRS. And right now, monkey just needs to not use that battery. Let Jay use all his. As there's a yellow flag behind. And I wonder if that's David. David's had a... It's been claimed by the curb, as it won't allow me to look at his wing. He has front left end plate down, so he may have got caught. Had a little sign and donked the wall. And it's not... His day's gone from bad to worse, the kick Sauber driver, as Jay has boxed. Which won't improve Monkey's mood at all. Imagine that, someone overtaking you and then immediately box afterwards. It's like a waste of... Makes you lose time. Just sit behind. If you're going to go in, just don't try and waste people's time. You're wasting your own time as well. Leonardo's completely fallen off the back of TJ, so now the gap is 3.3 seconds between Argamas and Mongo, so it's only gaining because the Sheriff Woody and himself are just constantly fighting each lap. As we're on lap 9 of 25, and seeing little sparks of carbon fibre flying off. Oh, is that Monkey had another bit of a thing, or was that just because he's closer to the wall? Might have been. As Monkey's going to be overtaken, but here comes Sheriff Woody again. TJ's going to be like, no, I'm not sitting behind you anymore. Oh, there's a bit of contact. Lucky it was not speed, but is TJ going to try and outbrake Sheriff Woody? No, he's going to be up the inside. And Mongo has nowhere to go. Nice and tidy there, boys. TJ realising that he was not far enough alongside, and it would be suicidal to put his nose in there and risk losing his front wing. Mongo gets really up close to that Mercedes as Leonardo and Monkey are into the pits. This button is showing that the hards are quite good now. As he sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Radical P11, Sid P12, so may look like so far. Maybe the undercut could be from the front, but will they be able to hold on at the end of the race? It's the main thing. With 16 laps to go, it's a long old great. It looks like Button's going to have to do nearly 20 laps on his tyres, while everyone else is going to be probably doing about 15. As I don't know what the tyre wear is like. Haven't got the data for that. Shame David's not here. It's now the gap's 4.7. Where's TJ? TJ's got a very angry Alpine who needs to just steady on. Wait for the Mercedes to make the move first and then fall through. As oh my god, they go 3 wide as that Alpine is out of control. As they've been warned as TJ goes up the inside into P3. As there's a little kerfuffle behind. And it allows Lexus to now join the party. As TJ is boxing. That's a late call from Mongo to come in the pits. He's got to be careful and slow down. And he gets it stopped. Nicely done. Gummer's into the box. So the 2 Alpines are boxing. And this is absolutely perfect as we're going to watch the second stop for the Alpine. Obviously in this game it's coded. If you do a double stack, the second car will always have a faster lap time. Pit stop. So that pit stop for Mr. Mongo will probably be 1.9 seconds. Whereas TJ is right in front of his teammate. So these two are working well together, boxing on different laps to each other to not cause issues. And I'm pretty sure Monkey's like, alright lad. But yeah, it looks like there's only people still left the box. Are Gregor's, David Oldface, Tattoo, Lexus and Reese's Pieces, who is 6 seconds clear. And Tattoo is 7 seconds behind him. And he's got Button right behind him. As right now, Reese's Pieces is losing. His gap is starting to fall. Due to his tyres slowly but surely dropping off. I wouldn't be surprised if he does come in this lap. As you can see, the rear just starting to step out on him now. He really needs to come in to minimise the time lost. As Leonardo and Jay. As Leonardo gets past, is he going to try and have a look at Sid's sandwich? I don't think he's going to get there in time as Jay gets blocked. Leonardo's going to go around the outside. As poor Jay gets also blocked for trying to sneak his way through. But he's got better battery use left over Leonardo. And he's going to use it all to try and get past that Red Bull. It's very awkward. That corner is very off camber. Reese's Pieces is down to 6th. But he's still in front. But he's miles behind. Button's had an absolute thing. But he's going to have Argummers overtake him. So Button and Argummers have completely jumped Reese. But obviously Reese is going to have the freshest tyre. Button's on 5 laps. Older than his. And Gummers is 1 lap. But Reese Piece needs to get past Tattoo Star first. I don't know what would happen. Everyone's on hard, so I don't know. Even if there is a safety car now, would they be able to go to the end? It would be tight. But some people have deployed their strategies. Now, as we've still got everybody in the race. Up in front, Gregor's Delta and Major Allen all having a little bit of a squabble. They have been completely detached. David's still on, so David is waiting for a safety car. Good old David. Try and it's just not going for him today. But here comes Mongo. TJ's down to 12th. So everybody has jumped him somehow. I think due to the DOS, everyone just overtook him. But now everyone is stuck behind the Radical train. Not going to like me saying that. All the way down to P13, 16th to 13th, are behind the one and only Radical, who has front end plate damage the same size as his teammate. So the Kick Sabers are doing the papaya rules. They're just doing the green rules. Whatever you do, I will do. As everyone just can't get past. The poor monkey's stuck in the middle of that. Everyone's going to be saving battery to try and get past Radical when it gets to the next straight. I wouldn't be surprised if Radical loses like 3 or 4 places here. we are going to watch this because this is going to be disheartening for the Kick Sauber. As there is carbon fibre again. Here we go. We're going to go on board Radical. We're going to look behind and we're going to see an angry queue of cars. Actually, he's got quite a lot of battery and no one really wants to make an overtake. So it looks like Radical is only going to get overtaken by one. Oh, never mind. Two. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But now he's got an angry Leonardo who's looking to get past as well. And Monkey. Oh, here comes Sheriff Woody. No, no, don't make it 3 wide. Oh, Monkey made the move. As Leonardo throws it back down the inside. Everyone's trying to get past Radical and Christ, that was a Sheriff Woody had split Monkey and caused poor Monkey to lose position, but now TJ's got Mongo. And Monkey's going to go for the outside. It's always going to close up there. There's going to be no space there. And yeah, this is right now very hard to get a 3 second time penalty here. I think there's only 2 places to really get the 3 seconds. Final chicane and then the chicane in the sphere section are the 2 where you're going to get track limits the most. So it's going to be a race to see where everyone places themselves on the final DRS. And at the moment, Alexis is in the lead, hasn't boxed. Gummer's second. Reese's Pieces is third at the moment, so will technically second in the race. Button third. That start, again, another person that hasn't boxed, but here comes Leonardo and Sheriff Woody getting past Radical. And to make it matters worse, Mr. Monkey is going to try and have a look and just doesn't have the straight, just not long enough to get him also past, and he will not be happy that he's got to sit behind Radical for another lap because he really needs to get past. Tattoo Star comes into the box. The 2 Mercedes are itching to get past that Kick Sauber. They can't afford to lose the train in front as Monkey gets past Radical due to the traction. And yeah, Tattoo Star on set of mediums. And it's going to be drawn back into the back area fighting. As both Mercedes are now in front of Radical, and he's also going to might get overtaken by Mongo. No, it's a bit audacious to make a move into that corner right there. Tightens up on the entry. Oh, Mongo's really got better grip than that Kick Sauber. 10 lap fresher tyres, and I can't really do anything. But here comes Mongo. He's going to go around the outside. Cuts to the inside. Who is that? That's Delta with a 3 second time penalty. Exactly where I said it was going to be. Oh, Radical going a little bit deep due to the fact that he doesn't have that inside grip they would like. So I think, and Mongo gets past. Now there's a DRS change from Jay Undisputed, Sid, Jay, all the way down to Radical. And all this fighting has allowed Hirsch to slowly make his way back. As Lexus has finally come into the pits and unleashed our Gummers. Who's 1.8, but there is there's a 1 lap tyre delta between them. Lexus is going to have to do a lot of work to try and recover all those positions. And for a track that doesn't... If Barton has boxed again, so he has gone for the 2 stop. As Major Allen leads this little train of Gregor's, Tattoo Star. David still hasn't boxed. David is still waiting for this safety car. And Delta obviously with the 3 seconds. Down in 18th, Walker race was ruined on lap 1 after he got disconnected. Fair play for him staying out. Everyone's still in the race at this point. Okay, 8.4 seconds behind. Sid, Leonardo, Sheriff. Monkey getting really races. Is he going to have a look? Nope, he thinks better of it. Lexus has got past Radical already on those mediums. Just the grit's going to be incredible compared to everybody else. If you stay on board with Monkey, is Monkey going to gain any positions? Here comes Chef Wood. He's not going to get past Leonardo unless Leonardo's battery is starting to fade, but up in front, Jay looked for the outside. Oh, Leonardo! Is Monkey alright? Has Monkey got damage? No, Monkey's got away with that, but TJ goes up the inside. Oh, don't hit each other, lads. Yeah, I don't think Monkey's going to be too impressed with that, as Sid and Jay still squabbling around for the final podium places. So, these everyone from third to ninth has a chance for this final podium here. It's a fight for third, as David has finally boxed off his tyres. There's Jay and Sid are still squabbling away. I think Sid's got some damage. No. It's like a... Oh, there's been an accident! Between Sid and the Mercedes has got front wing damage. I don't know who it is. I think someone's got... No, everyone's alright. Who got front wing damage? Someone clonked spin, but it's Leonardo. Needs to be careful. Focus. TJ seems to be alright. Looks like both Mercedes are okay, but there is a car in the wall. Jay Undisputed, severe collision with Radical. And Jay's got a 10 seconds, so it's all kicking off. And you just knew it was going to happen. And there's going to be probably some clips going. Mongo slots his way nicely in front of Monkey, loses position. But right now, TJ is on for a back-to-back podiums with only 7 laps to go. As there's a yellow flag behind, and is that Jay? I don't know where Jay's gone. He's there. He's ghosted. Thank God. He's going to pull into the pits. He's got no front wing completely. So it's all gone from bad to worse. And poor Delta, as watching Jay completely not be able to stop for the wall, and I don't know how he managed to get it stopped in time. And Sid also got damaged as well, so Locke is up to 14th, but has Sid right behind him. That's better than nothing for Walker. He'll take that, as Major Allen is 13th. As obviously, I think Radical's got, I think Jay's got to serve a 10 seconds. Yeah, he had to serve a 10 seconds. Right now, it's a battle at the front between Reese and our Gummers. They are on pretty much the same wear of tyres. Here comes Reese's Pieces up the thing. This will, if he wins here, he will take the lead of the championship. And our Gummers gives him a little up on his gearbox. That was not on noise. As TJ is still squabbling around with Chef Woody. He needs to pull away. He needs people behind him to attack Chef Woody, so he can break out the DRS of the cars behind. Because TJ's got the lowest battery out of them. Actually, sorry, Leonardo has. He's got less than 10%. Where is Monkey? Monkey's 2.8 seconds back. He's fallen away. But here comes Lexus up the inside of Mongo. Very easy to get drawn out wide and collide with the person as he's now going to go past Leonardo, obviously on fresher tyres. No, thinks better of it. Wasn't far enough along. But as Major Allen's into the box for the second time. As TJ's doing a fantastic job to holding a third, and he is starting to slowly eke away from Chef Woody. Half a second clear, so it allows Chef Woody to have another go. Unless TJ can get a really good exit out this corner, and Chef Woody has an awful run. That TJ had a very decent one, only pulling to 4/10. But the big point is Leonardo has fallen out of the DRS zone. So he won't have DRS here. Lexus is squabbling away with Mongo. And Mongo gets past Lexus. You got Monkey 1.8 seconds behind. Hirsch and P9, Button 10th. Button absolutely gaining on these people like a stabbed rat on his fresh hards. Same with Lexus. He's just not getting the... It's not moving up the positions as he would like. As Sid and Locker swap positions. With 6 laps to go as we watch the back runners of Major Allen versus Delta. Battle for the century. David's obviously fixed his front wing, but it's just... He needs a safety car right now to help him out. Obviously Delta with the 3 will drop behind Major Allen. Allen Speed with that 10 and front wing change is pretty much destined to be last. But even if it ends like this, there's still clips might go in after the qualifying session with some blocks and incidents in this race. So this might not be the final finishing positions, as Leonardo has got back into the DRS of the cars in front, but he hasn't got any battery pushes. TJ has 32, Sid has 52. As Major Allen picks up a time penalty as well, so he's not gonna... Now a straight fight between him and Delta. As Leonardo got really close to that inside wall, a lot closer than I would have liked myself. But here comes Lexus round the outside. He's going to go for the thing. There's a gap there. Is he going to get past Leonardo? He's going to go for the outside. Little bit of contact, and Lexus does go round the outside and makes the move on the Red Bull. And is now up to P6. So his charge is recontinuous. Major Allen and Delta still squabbling away. Now this is for 16th place. As Delta's hit him on the rear. Delta loves a good little tap on the bum of cars. Let's not make... Get your head out the gutter. And at the moment it's just between two people, R. Gummers and Reese's Pieces, who are not doing themselves any justice to... about not going up a tier for next season, for season... I think this is season 12. Yes, for season 13. I've forgotten what season we're on. Gosh, need to wake up. No comments from anybody because no one has retired really. So this is good racing for everyone. Everyone's able to stay within. As TJ is now half a second clear, but Sheriff Woody absolutely gaining like a bottle rocket. Is he going to have a look? Oh, it's going to be close. Is he going to think better? He does. And, oh. That is a safety car. Oh my God. As the front two get past, and this is a big call as everybody's going to be coming to stop except Lexus. This is something Lexus has wished for. This is going to be, everyone's going to be going on softs. This has got to be sets of softs. No, mediums for TJ. I'm surprised. Not many softs go on for Sheriff Woody. Mongo. But as Gregors gets a 10-second time penalty for speeding into the pits. Oh. It's gone well. Tato Stars down. It's up to 4th and he's going to risk it. Lexus as well. TJ's up to 5th. Sheriff Woody 6th. Mongo 7th on softs. Monkey on 8th in mediums. Button 9th on mediums. Sid Sandwich on 4th. Hang on, I've been disconnected from my party. Whoops. There we go. Let's put myself on invite only. I do apologise to anybody who can hear my voice in the race. Here's Herschel 11, 12 for Leonardo, 13th for Gregors, obviously with the 10 seconds. Let's now have a locker. This is actually Very much good news here for Locker as the safety car's on the inside. I fucking binned it. Well, great, thanks a lot, Jay. I literally just said that everybody was still in the race and then you crash. As David's into the box, this will actually help David a lot. This is going to cause absolute carnage as Reese's Pieces and Argummers both can come stop. Don't get a time penalty. Nope, they managed to be fine. But is Lexus going to... Lexus does box, which is strange. You stayed up before. I hate the con. I blame you for jinxing it. Well, tough. As a Tattoo Star, it's going to be a very big sitting duck, and he's risking it all. He is doing the Brewmaster in Barcelona. Was told not to fight. He had the podium, and he risked it all, and it went wrong. Lexus will still keep P3, but with 3 laps to go, where we'll only have 2 because we coded to have 2 laps to go, the safety car will be in this lap. I think coding. Argummers just put, if I drop farther down than P2, I'm uninstalling. Well, don't bottle it then. As I'm going to look for the steward support to see if there is any 3 seconds to serve. NFA. Majoran has already served his time penalties, I think. I think we're all okay for it. I have not seen the safety cars in this lap, so the likes of the back runners are not going to catch. This has not helped them. But we're going to watch Reese's Pieces as he's going to slow down the field as much as he can. The likes of Locker will be begging that Red Bull slows down enough. And the likes of David Orpheus will not be catching, which is a disappointment to David. He was hoping for another lap. That's okay. I don't think he's really going to catch up in time. But as we're going to go back to the front of the field, Argummers... Reese's Pieces is gone. Argummers has been caught napping. And that's what he's out of the DRS. Obviously, we're going to get DRS on the final lap. So Argummers needs to get back in that DRS. TJ goes up to 4th. And Tattoo Star's already 4th. No, he's been tagged! No, it was wrist. And the Brewmaster strategy has come back to him as TJ is going to fight for 3rd. This is literally placement now. As Lexus is 9 tenths behind. A second behind as Argummers has caught back up to the back of Reese's Pieces. And oh my god, this is going to be a last lap. Who is going to show the willingness to win this? Because this race was done and dusted for the top 2. But now, they've got to be careful because everyone's there behind him, licking their lips to pick up the pieces. Right now, I don't know if it's the best to use all your battery, as TJ is going to try and keep up with Lexus. Close the gap. Obviously, Lexus is too far away. TJ's got a half a second gap, but we are going to have DRS on the final lap. Argummers is just going to sit in placement. He's going to try and focus. Keep within that 1 second. Same with TJ. If TJ can stay within the 1 second, save your battery, lad. Monkey's just within the second of the cars in front as faster laps are being traded around as Tattoo Star is falling down to 12. And Locker's up to 12. He'll be happy with that after. I think Tattoo Star is going to be absolutely fuming. And I don't know who that is going to be aimed at. Is that going to be aimed at Lexus or Sheriff Woody? I can't remember who it was that he came across with. TJ's going to be trying to save his battery. So is Lexus. This is going to be a run to the line. Lexus is fully out of DRS. But we'll go back to the front two. 7 temps. 29 to 45% battery. Gummers has not saved the battery. He is not going to win if he doesn't save his battery. He has just realised he hasn't got the battery. He needs to make this greatest X ever. It looks like Reese's Pieces might just hold on. But there is DRS, as our Gummers is going to use the battery early. Reese's Pieces is using his and is gaining the time. I think Reese's Pieces is going to hold on and he's going to keep the championship lead. But we're going to look behind. Here comes TJ. Gaining. He's going to use the last bit of squirt of battery. Is he going to go for it? TJ just needs to set himself up. Get a good run on Lexus. Lexus is going to defend the insiders. Reese's Pieces is going to win this way. TJ goes to the inside. Is he going to get him on the run to the line? It looks like TJ is going to get the third place as there's contact and TJ steals it on the line. TJ gets back-to-back podiums. He'll be ecstatic. There was a little bit of contact there. Sheriff Woody 5th. 6th is Monkey Boy. 7th is Monga. Hirsch 8th. Martin 9th. Leonardo 10th. Sid misses out. Tackstar risked it all and fell to 12th. Rocker 13th. Radical 14th. Gregor's 15th. Major Allen is 16th. 17th for Delta. And David Oilface got screwed over by that final safety car. He's going to finish 18th at the final marks of our finishes. TJ gets another podium. I ain't doing an interview. My voice is done. Sorry, TJ. Wow, what a final lap. That's just going to be provisionally results as we're seeing the podium here. British front three. Love to see that. British three. David's put fuck this game. Got to run full TC or your shit, says David Oilface. I'm doing so well, what the fuck, man? Not quite sure why our tyre's hooked. I was like, destroy you, mate. Oh dear. As everyone is talking to each other in their Discord. What interview, please? No. No, Reese, you're not getting one. Can't get one, big. I'm literally, my voice is dying. I have a 4 o'clock start. I need to get off and set myself up. Prepare my bag for tomorrow morning. As I didn't even get to see the end results because the game's like, no, you took too long. Thank you. As that is it for tier 2. Very hectic again. Second time in a row now, a late safety car has caused drama. And once again, it's caused our Gummers to lose the race. That man is going to have PTSD over safety cars. Oh dear. But for all that, I am going to see you all off. So I've been your host, Silverside Boy. Joined by nobody because nobody wants to be with me. We'll see you next week. From myself for... I can't actually remember where we are. Where are we next week? Hang on a minute. We are, for next week... Where is it? We are at Zandvoort. So, yeah, as our Gummers is owing me an apology. Well, oi, that's also, where's my invite? Oh no, I need to go to bed. Looks like we're not going off early. Looks like Mr. TJ wants his interview. I can't believe this. That's nobody wants to be with me. I can't believe you're making me do this. I'm up at 3:30, 3 in the morning. You're making me do this.
Cry more, guy.
You do that? What?
It's like cry more.
Hang on a minute. Let me get your car up. We're not talking to Reese's Pieces. Stuff him. No one cares about Reese's Pieces, even though he's taken the championship lead. Don't need to talk about him. We'll talk about you. Stuff him. He's a fraud anyway. He's a Smurf.
Christ.
Reese's Pieces gone. What the actual fuck? What? Shall I get him in?
Yeah, go on, game in, guy. I'm Gummers.
Oh, do I have to talk to Gummers? I will only allow Gummers here if he apologises. He has to apologise. I want him to apologise live on stream. Because I gave him Alpine. Right, when we get Reese's, I'll invite him. Calm down. Right, as we get that up and running, wait for those two to get in like this. You don't deserve me. Right, there's our Gummers. Wait, come on, Reese. You wanted it.
Hello.
Come in here. Hello. Don't forget to include your audio.
Yeah, I've already done it, no worries.
Right, while we wait for Reese's to stop having his main character moment, we are going to start the interview with the man that is now on 2 podiums in a row. TJM, how are you?
I'm not too bad, mate. Yourself?
As I've been told that they hope that I don't sleep now. Thanks. Thank you very much. Great. Good. That's how we do. Right, Jay's getting a timeout for that comment. Into the shadow realm you go. But other than that, TJ, would you say that was one of the most stressful races it has been for you this season?
Yes, that fight in the mid pack was so mental. How close we were constantly was ridiculous. I mean, so even some of the overtakes I made weren't ones I'd normally go for, but I think on one of them I split Mongo and Sheriff Woody down the middle. But yeah, that's definitely one of the most stressful races I've been in a long time.
Yeah, like I don't know how many times I've come to a point where you were going for a move and you backed out because you knew that there was going to be no space. We saw like a moment between Jay and I think it was Sid, where once the tyres hook, it's basically end up in the wall. I don't even know what else. What was the strategy going in for tonight's race? Was it just a bog standard medium hard?
Yeah, exactly that. Just box standard, medium hard. Always plan to pit lap 9 or 10. The undercut round here is massive. But others also clocked onto that, so it didn't quite work as effectively. But even so, before I boxed, I managed to get myself into P3, which helped me out as well. So yeah, just box standard strategy, and it paid off.
And we've got to talk about that final lap. Obviously, I was like, TJ really needs to save his battery if he's going to go for this, because Lexus hasn't got the DRS. And we were watching it, and it didn't look like you were about to get it, and then you splurted a little bit more battery, and then you backed out and set yourself up for the run to the line. And unfortunately for Lexus, he messed up his run through the chicane, and you were able to get to the run to the line. There was a slight bit of tyre locking, but I think that's just due to the off camber of that final corner.
Yeah, exactly that. I switched my ERS off to none during sector 2, and switched it back on when I saw Lexus put his back on. And yeah, down that back straight, I gathered that I hadn't got the speed to take him. So my plan was to try keep him as far wide as possible and spook him into the corner, which worked. He couldn't take the race line to the corner because I was there. He had a poor exit. I got the run on him, and yeah, down to the line, it was just I haven't got enough battery and the tow from behind him to get him, and yeah, just about. And as you say, I'm still not quite sure how we might shoot tyres, but yeah, it must be the camber of the road, because I turned, I think he turned, and yeah, the wheels just locked, and luckily no major issues for both of us. So, but yeah, I think that's just something with the game.
Yeah, it's always the game's fault. It's never anyone's fault. It's the game's fault. Fuck you, Cody's. I can say that because we're not sponsored. Never will be. Anyway, congrats on the 2 podiums. I think that makes you the lead Mercedes driver. Monkey's number 2.
No.
So
We're both
no.
we're both equal
I've
at
seen.
Mercedes. There's
Yeah,
no
I did
favourites
see
at
Monkey.
Mercedes.
Batteries died and he ran out. He had no vibrations.
Yes,
It's
his batteries ran out mid-race, which wasn't ideal because as they ran out, there was a bit of an incident mid-pack, and he could have made a couple of places up as well.
Yeah, well, unashamed. But well, I was expect to see you two fun. But other than that, we're going to move over to our second place man. This time, this man that probably has nightmares about late safety cars. Cost him in Canada. Probably cost him a chance to probably get the win today. Is our Gummers. And I just would like to start, before he says anything, because I can just mute him if he doesn't do it. I want a apology for me putting him out of pain before he even has his interview. Live on stream, I want everyone to hear it.
Absolutely not. I owe you one, but I am not giving it.
I want it. Come on. Tier head division. Tier head demands it.
League owner overrides it, and he doesn't have to give the apology.
See now, are you asking me
damn
to
you.
apologise because you need more stream time, or what's going on?
No, I don't need more stream time.
To be fair, did you know? Did you know he's got to be up at 3:30 or something like that? So the longer we keep him on, the less sleep he has.
Oh, I like this game.
My boss is going to be like, why are you so tired, Gary? Well, some arsehole.
Whoa,
Look
no
at me
need for the
up.
hostility. Wow.
Anyway, we'll get to it.
Yeah, I think.
Anyway, I don't know what to say about that, Gummers. Again, you were miles in front with obviously Reese's Pieces, and you can thank Jay for ruining that easy probably 1-2 between you and Reese, because he binned it after I said that everybody was still in the race. How did the race look from your point of view?
Well, thankfully the safety car didn't actually do much, unlike the last 2 races I've been in. But basically, judging by the last couple races with the late safety car, I thought I'd go for the undercut on Reese's, which worked out exactly how I planned it. And then it was just I was hitting walls every single lap. The only reason I was where I was because of DRS. If DRS was not a thing, I was done.
Yeah, well, I don't really know. I didn't really see much of you that race. I just saw you swapping and changing with Reese's Pieces. Like, I think you two were above the rest, and probably would have finished like 20 seconds clear.
Last time I checked, I think we were about 12 seconds ahead.
I think if with the amount of fighting that was going on, I think you probably would have got close to 20 by the end of that race.
The only thing I reckon I could have won if it wasn't for me napping on the safety car. Reese has got
yeah, I
a
was
second.
wondering about that. Reese pulled your pants down a bit there.
Yeah, he fucked me over.
Oh dear. But anyway, final question. Obviously next week, Zandvoort. First question, are you going to be racing it?
I will put my name down as the reserve. Whether there's a seat or not is a different question.
Might have to put your Alpine again.
No.
No, that'll be down to the wheel of fate. Blame the wheel of fate.
No, if I get Alpine again, it's rigged.
I can't help it. It was only 3 teams to go with.
Yeah, and I had to get Alpine. Right.
Okay, anyway, well done, Argum
Thank you.
not being stiff this time by a safety car. But we now move over to our race winner. Whoops, I forgot to even put your car on. But here comes... Oh, I hate seeing this Red Bull, damn Red Bull. Is Reese's Pieces, who provisionally takes over the lead of the championship by 2 points to Agent Tubbs, who is probably somewhere snacking on something. I think he's on holiday. Does this man not want to win a title? God. Reese Pieces, are you there?
I am indeed.
Oh, hang on a minute. I need to turn you up. Hang on a minute. You're very quiet. Hang on a minute.
Viva
Now speak.
Las
There we go.
Vegas, baby.
There we go. So, Reese's, how was qualifying for you?
That was diabolical, honestly. That qualifying was so bad. Well, I invalidated my first lap, which was just the stupidest invalidation ever at the end of the first sector, and which basically cut the whole chicane at the sphere. And then I went for a shit. So, I had to only do one run, and luckily enough, I set a decent lap. But then I came back into the pits. I had enough time, but then my car went onto low fuel mode, and Leonardo overtook me. So I was sat in the pits for about 5 minutes waiting for his car to get into the garage. So there was no way I could even get out for a second run because yeah. I was fucked up there, but yeah, no. So qualifying was all right, but it could have been so much better.
Yeah. All I must say, I think one question's got to be is, how was that battle always on with our gummers?
That was a pretty hard race. I will say my median tires on the rears before I pitted were on 86% on the rears. Yeah, so I was in puncture territory. I was so scared about literally slipping at every single corner. And then I pitted for the hards, and they were starting to go off quite quickly. Tip to everyone: do not touch your PSI because that ruins it completely. Because my tire wear just was completely fucked after that. So yeah, it was a pretty decent race, and then that safety car came at the end, and then I zoomed off into the distance at the race safety car restart. Argon was just had no idea what the hell was happening, and I just kind of disappeared off into the distance, and then wondered where he'd gone. But then he closed back up to me. But the whole race, I don't know, Argon will tell you, I was literally on none for the entire lap up until that back straight, and then I just deployed everything I had because I just didn't have the speed to pull away from him. So it's just a matter of literally deploying all your ERS down the straight. I think I had probably less downforce to our gummers. I literally was running 0-0 wings, so yeah. But
I can
yeah,
confirm this, by the way. I was raging. Final straight with DRS. I was like, right, I've got him, surely. And you just dumped all your ERS. I could not keep up.
That's because you didn't fucking save any in the first sector. I mean, she was saying he needs to save battery. He comes out the slowest part and then he puts it on none. I'm like, well, he's fucked. Like, the other guy's got 70 and he's got 29. I'm like, yeah, he's not getting past.
Yeah, that safety car restart, I had to use the ERS to at least close the gap up a bit.
yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
Did you think I was gonna go towards the actual line? Because just went.
But yeah, I really couldn't tell if you were like going or not. So I had all I could see was Lexus in my rearview mirror, right? And I'm like trying to keep an eye on him because he's right up my ass. So I'm like, oh fuck, I can't brake, I can't slow down, can't like get in your slipstream. And then when you go, I was looking in my mirror, I was like, fuck's sake.
Oh god.
But our final question, same as all the others. It's Zandvoort. How are we feeling? So love or hate track, that is.
I'm gonna pull out my inner Max Verstappen or Lando Norris or whatever and win by 20 seconds. And I'm saying it now. Totally gonna do that.
Well, it's obviously going to be Lando because Max is washed in his boat with a Red Bull. Can only get P3 when he changes his entire car and setup. I'd love to see him come from the pit lane with the current same car that he had in qualifying and see where he finished. He probably wouldn't have come dead last.
I know what I'm like at Zandvoort. If anything, I'll definitely 100% bin it at some point on that banked corner because I hate it so much. So I'm predicting my race result for next week. DNF within the first lap.
Well, okay then. Well, Agent Tubbs, if you're listening, you'll be able to take an easy win back. You've also stolen a win from TJ this season.
Boom.
Agent Tubbs away last week. Stole stalwart from TJ. TJ would deserve. But that is it. There's only one thing left to do, and it's driver of the day. For God's sake. Well, all I'm going to say, I actually don't know who to get, because either one of the top three could easily get it. By the way, there's one that's probably really praying and begging it's him.
If I apologise to you, do I get it?
No.
Oh.
Out of pure
No.
spite, I reckon you don't give it to him.
Yeah, he's not getting it. If he'd apologised, he might have got it, but he's not.
Oh, no, you ain't getting an apology.
I could be a really nice guy and say Locker's honourable mention, because he got disconnected and then he got back in and finished 12th. So
To ruin
he's an
Gummer's
honourable
day, just give it to me. Give it to me. Ruin Gummer's
no,
day
I'm gonna give it
completely.
to TJ.
Ah.
I don't know which one ruined my day more, to be fair.
Well, TJ started 10th. TJ started 10th and finished 3rd. So I actually think that's actually a very worthy driver of the day.
Got robbed at Singapore
no
from
bias.
TJ, and now he gets driver of the day. Nice.
It's
Right.
what he does. It's what
That's
he
me out.
does.
That's me out. Fuck
By
you.
the way,
Rob.
I
I'm
was
joking.
just want to point out there that I'm at no point in why is TJ holding my role against me. At no point. I'm just stating this. He actually does deserve it today. There's no bias in it at all. So yes, TJM with a double podium for this season, looking to state his claim into Tier 1 next season.
No.
Yes, if you got more points than me, I am going down.
No, you're not. You're
Can't
you're
wait for it to
forever
be.
bind to T1 go.
No.
Yeah.
No. We'll see, because my aim is 20 points and I've got 10, so I'm halfway there.
He wants to go
I'll
down
be
so he can
happy.
get that F1 win.
At this point, I think I'm just enjoying trying to race with the Tier 1s. Like, I know I'm not going to win in Tier 1. If I win in Tier 1, it's going to be the biggest underdog story of all time. There's no chance, not with them drivers. But anyway, I think it's going to be... Tier 1's race on Wednesday will be covered by Major Allen, and it's either going to be David or a debut from Delta, making his debut on Com, so that'll be an interesting watch. We'll see how those two pairings go. But other than that, from myself, Silverside Boy, TJM, Reese's Pieces and our Gummers, we hope you have a good evening.
I'm going
I
bed.
don't know why I've said it like Unai Emery. We hope to see you next week. Good night.
Good night. Thank you very much.